All right, let's try that little one up on top. Nice. Very nice. Let's try one more.
You missed, loser.
What the fuck? Did you hear that? Could have sworn I just heard somebody say, "You missed, loser." What the fuck was that?
Over here, you jackass.
Are you kidding me, Mr. Lego Man? Was that you talking shit?
Yeah, it was me, you big douche. What are you, 10 playing with slingshots?
Are you seriously gonna stand there and talk shit to me wearing your pajamas?
These are pajamas, these are my robes. I'm a Jedi, you loser.
Oh no, a big bad Jedi. Bro, your hands don't even match. I've had enough of this douchebag. It's time to test out the Raiden. You're a Jedi. I'm ATO, bitch. Hey, how's it going, guys? Just having a little fun here today, but I figured it was time to get out and do a full review on the Raiden from Prime Fork Catapults. I'm gonna turn this guy around, give you a quick look at it. We'll do the specs, we'll do some shooting, we'll just have some fun all the way around. It should be a blast. We got some small targets and everything set up, so let's see if we can kick some ass with this thing today. Have a look at this beauty. This right here is the Raiden from Prime Fork Catapults. Absolutely beautiful. G10 aluminum construction. Got some G10 pins in there, nice and red. Got some red, black, white, and that beautiful mirror finish on that aluminum core. It's just freaking badass. We've got it all dressed up in some 0.5 Omega Slings electric white, a taper from 22 to 14 with a nice pouch I got from my buddy Gasper Akron, an amazing shooter from Spain. And we're gonna put this thing through its paces today. We're gonna talk specs and do all the usual with it, but we're gonna have some fun with this guy today and hopefully kick some serious ass. Man, I gotta tell you, the last couple of slingshots that I've got from Prime Fork Catapults, the fit and finish has just been absolutely perfect. Like, listen, I'm scratching with my nail. There's no catches, no snags, no nothing. I'll give you a real big close-up. Look at this. There's no nips, nicks, chips, scuffs, or scratches. Nothing anywhere. It's just like perfection. He's been doing amazing, amazing work, and man, it's an honor to shoot this thing. Now, the overall shooting experience so far with this thing has been pretty damn good. You put it in your hand, and it really, in my hand anyway, this thing fits perfectly. It just locks right into my hand. It's very comfortable. It's very comfortable. They got really nice round overs on each side. So when you're actually setting up to hold on to your frame, everything gets put into the exact same place every single time, which is just freaking awesome. Man, the sun's getting rough, boy. Let's get some shade on those eyeballs. But all in all, the fit and finish on this one here, guys, is a 10 on 10. I can't say anything more than that. It's freaking perfect. 10 on 10. Two. Well, we missed one. But there's a couple of standouts I got to talk about. Just not just about the about the fit and finish, the kind of design. I'm really loving it, man. That hole in the center, everything in there is just pretty damn cool. I mean, I really don't know what the purpose is for that, but it really does lend to the overall design and look of it. It just looks something new, something fresh, and that's kind of nice to see in the slingshot world. There's a lot of things that we've been seeing recently that have been you know, this similar or the same old, and this is kind of new and fresh to look at, so I'm liking it. And the other thing too is how comfortable it is straight out of the bat. Before we go into any of the grip and all that stuff, let's talk some specs. I'll turn you around quick and we'll go through the usual. So the overall length on this guy, from the tip of the forks to the bottom of the ass end here, is 125 millimeters. So the fork width on this guy is 90 millimeters. All right, the tips are clipped and they're coming in at 24 millimeters. 2 screws that'll hold on real tight to anything you want, and What I like to see is some riv nuts on the back end, so if something ever gets stripped out, you can easily change them and you're back in business. All right, now the thickness of this guy is not too thick. I can't remember the dimensions of it, but I'll stick it right up here for you to see. And I believe it's coming in somewhere around 15 millimeters. All right, boys, you won't have to tighten up your belt for this one. It came in at 137 grams, but it's definitely gonna be, have enough weight in there to absorb some of that recoil, which is gonna be pretty damn sweet. Well, I guess that brings us to the grip on this bad boy. The grip is pretty damn cool. It shoots and holds really, really well, very secure. And I'm gonna bring you in close and we're gonna talk about it. But I wanna get one more good shot on that pheasant head's face. I'm kind of pissed off that he let that little Lego man up sit on his head and talk shit. There we go, that'll do. All right, let's have a little fun with this guy here. You're not gonna believe this, guys. We're gonna have to take this shot again because I did a shot and it was all blurry, and I noticed when I got down there that I had a hole in my band. I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna try one shot and see if we can get it. Boom, I smoke it first shot. Freaking awesome. Come back to check the footage to see how cool it looked before I go and change my band setup, and sure enough, it's all blurry. You can't even see it. So we're gonna try this shot again. All right. Now, of course, I smoked that on my first shot last time, and now it ain't gonna happen. There we go. At least we got it in two. I'll take it. Yeah, the sling gods are just not on my side today. It is what it is. Now that we're all done that, let's talk about grip. So the grip on this thing is actually pretty badass. So, you know I go through this every single time, but when you have a chunky back end that keeps your hands pointing towards the forks, it's got enough length on it that my chunky hand will fit on there. It's kind of nice. You've got a couple of grooves up here to get your finger up in there, and you got that nice little cutout at the bottom. The comfort on this thing, the rounding, everything on it is absolutely beautiful. You'll put this thing in your hand and you're gonna be like, ooh, this is nice. I'm telling you, it's really, really good. You can, the positioning of the thumb grooves, or whatever you want to call them, gives you a really nice way to set up your frame. So if you're trying to make sure that you're staying perfectly even, you get used to putting your thumb in the exact same spot, and your line should look pretty damn good. Now, of course, like usual, we're gonna go down here. We're gonna take a couple shots at it, maybe at the little jingle bell in there. We'll take a couple shots at the little jingle bell. We'll see if we can hit it. And at the same time, I'll give you a couple of zoom ins and slow mos of my hand, see if we get any kind of wiggle or at all while we're letting her rip. We'll see. Let's take a couple shots. All right, you guys know the drill. We're gonna go ahead and take a shot. And I think this is gonna be a cool angle. You'll be able to see if I hit the target or not, but at the same time, you're gonna be able to see my hand. So once I release the shot, we're gonna do a playback. I'll zoom in and we'll do a slow-mo of it and see if we have any wiggle in the grip at all. All right, here we go. That felt pretty damn good. I don't think anything moved there. We'll take one more for good measure. See if we can get that little guy up on top. We missed it, but this didn't miss. That's bang on. That's bang on right there. I think you guys would enjoy this just to see what the recoil is like. So I released the shot, and you'll see the forks kind of jolt forward a little bit. Here's a close-up. Check this out. Yeah. Now on a lighter frame, the recoil would be far worse than what we saw here. So having that little extra weight will save you on a little bit of that recoil. Also, the closer to the fork tips you can get, the less recoil you're going to have as well. So what do you think of that grip? I'm pretty blown away by it. It's fantastic. It's comfortable. It holds. It locks in the hand real well. Recoil seems to be minimal because it actually has a little bit of beef to it, which is pretty nice. The only thing I will say, which I can't really prove today because it is kind of cool today, but this thing might be so well finished that it might be a little bit slick on really hot days when your hands are sweating. That's the only thing I could say. And in that case, you get some of that little grip tape stuff, stick that into the thumb scallops and you'll never move again. That'll work great. But in that case, there's really nothing you could do or any kind of frame. When it gets really, really cold or really, really hot, you may have that issue. So very, very nice grip. All right. Just because I love making life hard for myself, we're going after that 9.5 millimeter steel with an 8 millimeter steel and the Raiden. Hope we can get it in 3, but we'll see. Should be around 10 meters, I guess. There we go. See if this one's in the cards. Oh man, I can't believe I missed that. We gotta turn that hat backwards. Let's get serious. That one, we got it. Oh yeah, we got it. Oh, this better have recorded. We definitely got it because that's the little piece of goop that we use, and there's no ball hole in there. That was all 9.5. Yes, sir. All right, guys, you know I love a pocketable slingshot. Now, this thing is great. It'll fit in any pocket you got. You know, if you want to slide it in here. Here's a shot for the ladies. If you got any chubby chasers out there, I am your man. let me tell you, just kidding, married. But anyway, this thing will fit in any purse, pocket, bag, pouch, not a problem. You know, it's in and out of the front pocket, in and out of the back pocket, in and out of the pouch. I mean, it's perfect. You'll carry this around. It's not going to be too heavy where you have to really tighten up the belt and make sure your pants stay up. You're not going to be, it's not going to be so light where you barely feel it in your pocket. You're going to know it's there. And for me, that's an all-around win. The smooth, flat profile of this thing is going to make it easy to slide in and out of a pocket. All in all, this is an absolute win, guys. Pocketability is going to be fantastic. I have brought this with me around from back and forth to work a couple of times and just keeping it on me just to see how it felt, if I found it too cumbersome or annoying. And no, it's really damn nice. And often I just chuck it in my backpack. And I've got a whole bunch of other slingshots that I do this with whenever I'm shooting something for a little while. I pop it in and out of the backpack and it just feels great. But this thing is a win for pocketability. All right, before we get into the final thoughts, let's do a quick overview. So we hit a Lego man, we've hit the Jingle bells, we've hit a 25 millimeter flipper, we've hit a 40 mil flipper, we've hit the Omega bottle cap twice, and we hit a 9.5 millimeter steel. I think the only thing we're missing is that squirrel ball. So let's get it. And there you go. Done deal. We've ran the gauntlet. So, final thoughts on this, guys. What could I say? I mean, we've done some pretty crazy shooting with this thing, and it's just freaking awesome. There's nothing else I could say. This is a freaking awesome slingshot. It's absolutely beautiful. It's a beautiful piece of work. It shoots great. The pocketability is good. It's on point. We had no movement in the grip. The grip is solid. It's firm. It locks in your hand well. It's comfortable, which is also another thing that's pretty nice. I don't really know what else I could say without sounding cheesy at this point, but the fit and finish is freaking awesome. I mean, what else can you ask for? I really don't know. This is a good all-rounder, and if you want to get your hands on one of these, I highly recommend check down in the description below. I'll put a link to Andrew's to Prime Fork Catapults new store. He's got a web store going on. I have to take that address and put it down in all of my Prime Fork videos so everyone knows where to find them. But I got to tell you, this thing is absolutely beautiful. It's beautiful and it shoots like a freaking boss. So it's a super win, guys. I mean, I think you can tell that I'm in love with this thing. It's a beautiful slingshot. It shoots great. Build quality's on point. The grip is good. Pocketability is good. And honestly, I think it's freaking sexy. And Raiden was my favorite freaking character in Mortal Kombat. So what else can I say? Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. You guys stay safe, get out and practice, be good to each other. I'll see you again soon. I love you guys. You're freaking awesome. Bye for now. All right, guys. Yeah, I know I already said goodbye. I'm breaking all the freaking rules, but I want to hit that jingle bell from 20 meters before we wrap this up. I was just looking at it. I love the sound that thing makes. Now, goodbye.